Hello and welcome to The View from Sibos. I'm Jane Cooper, the Global Transaction Services Editor at the Banker magazine. Now we're in the third day of Sibos. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of activity going on, a lot of people having lots of discussions. And now I'm joined by Gerard Hartsink, who's the chair of the European Payments Council. And one of the topics of discussion at Sibos this year is SEPA and the importance of SEPA. This is something that's been discussed for years and years and years, this vision of the single Euro payments area. So just wondering if you could give us an update of where are we now and what are the themes of what's being discussed this year?
Yeah. Well, banks are able to deliver SEPA credit transfer and SEPA direct debit services already today. And if you analyze from a migration perspective, in 17 Euro countries, 20% of the current traffic of credit transfer has moved already to the new standard. For direct debit, it's so far limited, but nevertheless, more than 4,000 banks are able to deliver the service. What's very important where we are today is that there is a clarity on the end date, because that's absolutely needed. It's not only the banks who should be committed to the SEPA program, it's also the customers should be committed. That means that corporates, public administration, SMEs have to change. And we are at the end of the tunnel of the legislative process for an end date, so Q1 next year there will be clarity on the end date. I'm quite positive on that matter because the buy side and the sell side of payment services agree that there should be an end date.
Yeah, that end date is being quite important, and at the moment everyone's kind of looking to Europe and what's happening in Europe at the moment. And for a while there's been sort of discussion about this end date. Will SEPA ever happen? And there are people, maybe skeptics, that maybe this vision will never be realised. What's your response to people who are perhaps skeptical or doubt this whole process?
Because of the crisis, well, the EPC does not have a specific view on the euro. That's up to the heads of government and also of the governors of the central bank. But what is absolutely clear that a payment system underpins the effectiveness of a currency. So if the currency can move from end to end throughout the euro area, then it will strengthen the currency. And I'm quite positive that it will happen. So the process is that 17 countries are already using the euro, and there are more in the pipeline. Of course there are issues, but I'm not the right guy to talk about these type of issues. But I believe the community is absolutely committed to take the next step to migrate, provided there is clarity on the end date, because we are waiting for the end date.
Okay, and what other challenges or what else would you say needs to be done for the vision to be achieved?
Well, in the end, from a customer perspective, it's not only that you can move money via credit transfers and direct debit from account to account in the EU 27. It's also important that we are able to use the right tools. So mobile is a very important tool for customers to initiate a payment, not only a payment, also to get access to banks or, for instance, to the government. And that means that we have to take a next step, how to use the mobile, not only at national level, in the whole EU 27 in the same way that if you are abroad, that it works still in the same way. Another topic which is high on our agenda, more and more consumers buy goods and services through the internet. In certain markets or market segments, it's already over 20% of the trade. So that means that we should find the appropriate way that consumers are able to initiate a payment when they buy goods and services via a web merchant. That could be via, for instance, initiating a payment through a card scheme. It could be using the authentication to initiate a credit transfer or direct debit. So the e-services are very important, not only for payments, but also, for instance, for getting access to government portals. So there is a lot of work to do for the industry to align on rules, on standards, public, private, together with the businesses, but also together with public administrations.
Brilliant. We've got quite a busy task ahead of you.
Definitely.
Yeah, and every time people walk past, I can see they want to grab you and talk to you, so I'll let you go, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, with pleasure.
And to watch more videos from Sibos, go to the Banker website at thebanker.com.